Hey, it's Mike Klijanowicz from Cummings and Company Realtors in Perry Hall. I just wanted to put this video together today because there's a lot of misinformation that's out there regarding the lawsuit and commissions, and that sellers don't have to pay commissions anymore. I mean, are you kidding me, right? Do you have to not pay your doctor anymore when you go to the doctor's office because some doctor got sued because they messed up something? No, everybody has to pay. So you're still going to have to pay. Nothing's free. You can still get people to work for, nothing if you want, and do the flat fee and do the limited service, or you can go with the full service agent who's going to give you full service, that's going to be available 7 days a week, that's going to be your main point of contact, and you're going to pay a fee for that. Now, where the commission structure changed a little bit and will change a little bit more in the coming weeks, days to weeks, is going to be the fact that we're not allowed to publish any compensation in the MLS anymore on how much we're willing to compensate a buyer agent for a commission. Now, as a seller, you're still going to pay most of the time a buyer agent's commission. It's just reality. It's what's going to probably happen. Even if you say you don't want to do it, you're going to get offers when buyers come to see your property because buyers don't have money to pay their real estate agents. That's just the fact of the matter. They have to pay for all of their deposits. They have to pay for their mortgage fees, the application fees, the underwriting fees, the appraisal fees, the title fees, the transfer taxes fees. I mean, you name it, it's fee after fee after fee, and they do not have the money to pay the real estate agent. So if you want to pull the card of, well, we're just not going to pay a real estate agent and we're not going to pay a buyer agent, fine, so be it. But you're going to limit the amount of agents out there that have buyers that can't afford to pay for their representation, and they're just going to flat out say, well, then just don't show me the house. If they're not willing to work with us, then I don't want to see it because I don't even want to start the conversation. So you're going to lose deals for that, and you're going to lose potential clients for that, which means you could, in all reality, if you have less of a demand, and then we get more supply, then it's not going to be a seller's market, and your price is going to go down, not up. So if you want your price to go up, I would advise you to pay a buyer's agent's compensation like you've always been, and offer to pay it. And if not, what's going to happen is you're going to get an offer, and it's going to say that the buyer wants to get a credit towards their closing costs of 3% or 2.5% or whatever percent, or a flat fee, or whatever number that's going to be, and that's going to be used to pay their agent probably, and then they're just going to put it right in the offer like that. And then we're going to have to figure out how to document that on the transaction sheet on who's paying who and who's doing what. But in all reality, you're still going to pay it through a credit to the buyer. So, and as a buyer, you need to understand that, number one, find a good agent that knows what they're doing, please. One that has a good reputation in the business, one that's been around a long time, and is connected with other agents, because as we go through this craziness, it's going to be better to have agents who know each other, who can work together, that can work through the craziness and bring a buyer. I mean, the whole concept hasn't changed. You have agent A, they have a buyer. Their buyer wants to buy this house. And then you have agent B, and they have a seller. And, agent B and agent A try to bring the buyer and the seller together so we can get this deal done so that the buyer's happy and the seller's happy. See, because negotiations go, when they go the right way, everybody wins. Everybody's happy. The seller's happy, they get what they want. The buyer's happy, they get what they want. You know, that's how you have a nice smooth transaction, and that's how transactions are won and lost. But don't think, sellers, for 1 minute that you just all of a sudden don't have to pay a buyer's agent's commission, because that's just not the way it's going to work with the way the market is. I'm not saying you can't, but I'm saying chances are a good chance is you're probably still going to have to, because buyers just flat out don't have the money to be able to pay for their own buyer agent's commission. So um, that's all I really wanted to say about that today. So I'll be doing some more videos in the future. Um, but I already had one I think I put out last week. If you want to see a pretty good video on how to select the right real estate agent for you. Um, and that's on my YouTube page, on my channel. It's a video that I have on there, so you can always look that up, how to hire the right real estate agent for you, that will benefit you. And I think that's pretty much all I got to say. So if you need an agent, you're selling, you're buying, you're in the Perry Hall area, or within a, we'll say, half hour to 40-minute drive time from here, not including Pennsylvania, because unfortunately I'm not licensed in Pennsylvania, and I don't want to take my talents to an area that I'm not licensed in. I'd be happy to work with you. If you're, if you have a property you need to sell somewhere else, I can work with you. If it's in Maryland, anywhere in Maryland, I can work with you. But for buying perspective, I'd say within about a 40-minute drive time from Perry Hall, in that greater, Baltimore area, from the city all the way up to Harford County, maybe Cecil County. You can give me a call on my cell, 410-236-3331. That's going to be the best way to get me, or send me a text message on that phone number, or hit me, send me a message through Facebook on a direct message. That's another way to get me too. So thanks again for taking the time to watch this video, and hope it was informative and you all learned something today about the commission lawsuit. Talk to you later and have a good day. Bye.